See, look at this. Baltimore, can it be reached? I just broke it. I just broke it. One sec. Bring this back. Let me temporarily fix this. Okay, there he goes. When does the Steam sale end? Normally it runs till, like, New Year's Day or something, if I remember. It normally runs right across the break. It gives you a chance to spend all of your Christmas money, let me put it that way. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of... Effectively, we're going to merge this train line in with this one, but we want to use that one. So for now...
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Yeah, these two will come into here, these two will be here. I'm just trying to think it through. Second marker should be on the same track. It is on the same track. What are you talking about? I'm gonna leave that in. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Winter sale ends on January the 4th. Yeah, you see? There you go. Plenty of time. What's that? Let me build that second track first. Just build that to there for now. Just to box it off. But we'll have to rejig this bit in a minute. You can't stop this feeling wind. Huh? Now what we want to do is we want to effectively split this. Okay, that's the most it's going to let me get away with. So basically got a crossover section. Gibbigans, love your Sunday night Euro Truck stream. Happy holidays. Gibbigans, happy holidays to you. Thank you very much for the $20. The Roru, 15 months. Thank you, Amazing 2017. Thanks for all the fun entertainment. I was very happy to be part of this community and support you the whole year. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all the best 2018 to you, family, and the No House. Thank you very much, Roru. Thank you for that. MC Gunshots, thank you for the resume. Baltasar with 11 months. Mr. David O'Libido, I'm having a baby. It's a kebab baby. Hope you're well, Dave. Thank you very much for 9 months, dude. I can't believe that's been 9 months. What the heck? Peterbilt, we did that one, so I think we're up to date. Thank you very much for your help, guys. Let's put some signals down here. This goes all the way along, merges in here, so we want to have a stop signal like that. So basically when you, I don't know if you know, but when you put these things down, it kind of indicates the direction with an arrow. Like that. So that will be coming this way, bottom right of the screen. If you hold the shift key, it makes it into a one-way signal like that. If you just click it, it'll flip the direction of the signal. So it's pretty simple. So that creates the merge signal into that. That creates the merge signal into this. So all we've got to do then is protect the branch line, which is up to here like that. And then when you're clear of this section, which will be a roundabout, something like that. That gets you clear of that junction line. Of course, when you go through here, you want to be clear of it as well. That should clear the block. And then finally, after you've merged, so you come through here, and then you get clear of the block when you get to about there-ish, something like that. Fortunately, can't put any of those things on the bridge, but can put them immediately after. Right, I won't touch that yet because we need to rework this. But in principle, that should create I should do it. ATS is on sale. Well, it usually is. If you put signals after junction, train stopping at the signal block could block the junction. Yeah, what you need to do is you need to gauge it so that the signal is at least a full train's length. Now, the train maximum length into most platforms is 8 cars. We know that. So the train length needs to not be longer than that, though, that section. If it is, we need to move this. Now, the only thing that's wrong now is that this train is going to the wrong place, because currently it's going to try and get to here when it actually wants to go to here. So we need to rebuild this bit now. So what we're going to do is dedicate these two to passengers and these two to freight. We need to let this guy move on, so we'll just unpause it a second. Let him get out the way. We'll have to do a bit of bulldozing here. No, it's not in use, you lie. There we go. Trash that. Trash that. Right. This is actually in the way a little bit. Because I want to double track through there, so... Is that going to let me build through there, I wonder? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I just deleted the wrong bit. That's weird. That's what I wanted to double track. into... I think there's enough room. The Steam store is experiencing some heavy load. Every time the Steam store starts on a sale, every time it completely dies for about 3 hours. Without exception. Okay, now that's lovely. Except, we've also got freight and passengers coming down here. So we want the passengers to go into here, and we want the freight to cut across over here. So we need crossovers, basically. You're thinking of buying Vive la France, ETS Hyper. How many do you already have of the DLC, the map DLCs? Because there's apparently an offer where you can get a full set of them. In some cases it works out cheaper. Well, that's not very good, is it? Why doesn't it like that then? The bend is too sharp. New Transport Fever isn't on sale. Well, maybe not yet, Fawn. Just about make it work now. Wait, what? 18% incline? What? Are you nuts? 18%? Oh my god. How does that work? Okay, I need a plan B, guys. I can't afford 18%. See, I want to join this to here, but it won't let me. It says that's too sharp. Can't seem to make it fit at all. Of course, the elevation change between here and here is just nuts. That's a 6% incline. 5% there. Even 5% is pretty bad, isn't it? Well, Molasses, I guess it's a pre-order price, yeah? 5%, that's not good. I don't know if our trains are going to cope with 5%. Maybe if we... Come on. Put the joining... there. Can put that in there, so that works. So they can get from here across onto that section, but when they come back, they can come this way, and then move on to that section. It's not ideal. It's pretty far from ideal, actually. Oh my god. It's not happy, is it? Kerbal Space is half price. Kerbal Space. Used to love that game. Why won't you build? The track section is not long enough to place a switch. It's just creating a very elongated junction section. It's a bit annoying. How else can I get trains from this line across to here? %100% chance of explosions. That's very true. Simply doesn't like this. I wonder if I can reconfigure this track maybe. GTA 5 is 40 quid down to 16. 16 quid!
Welcome back.
Thing is,
Nutter.
how many people who have not played GTA 5 who still want to play it? It's crazy. Madin, thank you for the resume. I hope you're well, Madin. Z Sprays, thank you for 2 months. Grade 2057, 4 months. Happy holidays, Paul. Thank you very much. This is actually annoying me now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete between here and here. I'm going to see if we can convince this thing to let me do that. It's something to do with the slope, isn't it? That's what it is. Something to do with this incline. Because that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's just frustrating. All I want to do is go from there to there. You've never played anything, you have no computer. What, for real? Wait. That was weird. If you want to play GTA 5 online and keep up with the all-time users, you have to buy at least $200 in shark cards. Oh, this is so frustrating. Is it the bend? Is it the incline? I don't know what the problem is. Try a different approach. Let's try that. Wait, what? Let's see if we can convince this to... It's a bit unorthodox, but at least the game allows me to do it, you know? So, anyway, signals. So coming back from this way, we probably want to move that signal now and put it here. Specifically here, so we'll get rid of that one. We want this to have a merge like that. We want this line to have... Oh, this is not good. It's going to have to be here, isn't it? So that stops you when you go into this section here. When you clear that section here, you're going to be about there-ish. Cut across that entire section. The problem is you're blocking all the way through here. All the way through there. Until you even get to, like, I don't know, there. It's not a great junction. It's not efficient. There's a lot of blocking going on here. Why can't I destroy that signal? Wait, I can't destroy this signal apparently. It doesn't exist. Chaser, yes, I bought the gangster out completely. He kept sabotaging all my stuff, so in the end I just got really annoyed with him and just bought him. And he's not singing anymore. Right, now, the trains that were using this line, which were going into here, need to be reconfigured, I think. I don't know if the game's going to work out. They used to go to this station, but now they can't. They're still going to New York, though, so... the question is, will it figure it out? I don't know. Now, one thing I do need is a train line from there to... here. Which I can't create, which means something isn't right. I don't know if it's a signal problem, but I need to put it in anyway. Baltimore takes critical stance. Baltimore is not having an easy time of it. With the citizens of Baltimore these days, even the volume of mail is in decline. It all began with a series of revelations. We've already had this.
Don't worry about it.
Is she doing it?
Who's interested in what the tabloids say, right?
There we go. Freight only. Add locomotive. Buy. I think she's sabotaging now. You bought the Special Transport DLC today on ETS2. Totally different experience in driving, Martin. It's good fun. That's what it is. It's good fun. Where's the train that we just bought? There's a problem here. Something's not right.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Something's not right. We just created a train and yet I can't find it. Hang on, hang on. Flow of goods, train list. Did I buy it? You just picked up Hunter Call of the Wild. I did look on against Planet with the exchange rate. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever is cheaper, that's cool. How much is it on Steam now? I don't see the train. I'm a bit worried. 2009 US on Steam. Picked it up with the DLC though. Oh, the Tiger. I recommend if you start playing that game, don't start on the Tiger map. See, when I click that, I lose this. Something isn't right. It's like they can't get from here to here. Why? Don't start on the Tiger map because it is, although it's beautiful, it's more difficult. Start with the American one, the Leighton Park or Leighton Lake or something. Go with that. It's plentiful. The way I would order them is America, then Europe, then the Russian map in order of difficulty. So start with the easy one. Didn't you set up a freight line for the passenger tracks? Well, these stations take anything. They take station and passengers. Freight and passengers. But there must be something wrong with the connectivity. Hang on, is it a signal problem? Have I been a numpty somewhere? Let's see. It could just be like a signal flow. I'm wondering if perhaps... Because I know this bit is effectively a two-way piece of track, and I'm wondering if the signalling is somehow preventing it from being a two-way piece of track. That's my concern here. The wrong signal at New York. Cargo line is one way only. Ah, I know, yeah, wait a minute. This... I know what's going wrong. I haven't created a join. That's what it is. Normally, I would create a join between these two, like that. So you come out there, join that, but you come in this way. But we can't put a signal here, really. Well, you can, but it'll... If I put a signal here, it will potentially leave a train sat across that section, which we don't want. So I'm going to have to not put a signal. I don't know how that's going to work. Let me see if I can set the train line up. There you go. Oh wait, I think the train just left. I think this is him. Yeah, that's him. Let's clone him. Crikey, that was a faff. Now, we used to have passenger trains running to New York, but I don't know where they are right now. Could be that I've broken them as well. Probably have. It's, track. Get rid of that. Let's see. Can I create a line between here and here? Yes, I can, which means it's working. Which means hopefully those, Uh-oh. Oh, random breakdown. Hopefully those trains that I used to have will actually come back now. Train stops in New York couldn't move as it turned around the track. Yes, I forgot to put the connecting pieces of track so they can come back again. That was the mistake. The warring triangles mean something. What's wrong with this one? New York 2 cannot be reached. Hang
There
on.
will soon be a dense rail network on the East Coast, but not yours.
Uh-oh.
I am disappointed.
You have not
Other
completed a
companies
task in the
have
allotted
an
time. Connect
unassailable
Baltimore to
lead.
Pittsburgh.
I shouldn't have put so much trust in your abilities.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that was a timed
Good
operation.
looks alone aren't enough to become successful, unless you're as extremely good-looking as I am.
Restart the chapter. I'll go back to the main menu. What? Oh my god. That is brutal.
In 1830,
That's
the
brutal.
prosperous industrial centers on the
Unforgiving.
east coast of the United States of America were poorly connected to the mainland. Insufficiently developed toll roads and slow ship canals were the only options when making long journeys.
The only game that was worse than that was World of Subways.
Farmers, businessmen, and travelers lamented these long, arduous, and above all, unsafe transport routes. They were not only an inconvenience for travelers, but also shackles on an emergent nation's hunger to grow. But at this time, a development from England was taking its first steps and helped keep alive the hope of many cities in the East.
I could reload the
reaching
last save.
greater economic influence and growth.
I don't know where the save was last done though.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. Let's have a look. It would have done an auto save, wouldn't it? 17:59. That was about half an hour ago. This is going to be where we hadn't bought out the scumbag.
Nutter.
Oh my god. Wait. Let's have a look at the task list. When did this need to be done? Oh wow. By 1833 we need to have delivered... Right, 1832, which means we've got like 2 months left to connect Baltimore and Pittsburgh. 1 sec, put it into build mode. 1 second. We've got 600 grand in the bank and we need to connect Baltimore with Pittsburgh. We need a very, very quick solution. Quickest solution is going to be coming out of Washington, I think. Just going straight there. Alright, let's do this. All that track building is just gone up. Oh, God. There's Pittsburgh. If you build it... okay. I don't know if we've got enough money for this. %, incline. 3% incline. 1.4 million? Don't think so. Oh my god. Your solution is to cheat money? I don't have 1.3 million. I suppose I could try and bankroll it. How do we get money? Company. I don't know how you raise a loan. Food, stock market. I was too busy buying that guy out. That's the problem. Where do you get the loan from? Sell stuff. Flow of goods. I know you can borrow money. I just don't know where you do it. If only I had some stock to sell. Bonds. Where was bonds? It is bonds, isn't it? You're right. Where is that? It's got to be in the company screen. It can't be anywhere else. Quarter report. Try along the river. We still need money. current bond? Ah, there is. Current bonds. Issue a bond. Oh my god. Even that's not 8%. Gravity, thank you for the resume. Welcome back. Sparrow, thank you and welcome back. Night Owl with a year. Happy to have one sport. 1 year sub. Lurking around for longer than that though. Happy holidays to you and the family. Night Owl, happy anniversary. Thank you for 12 months. And hope you have a good holiday.
Happy anniversary.
Let me see if we can work out a cheaper plan. I don't know what. Let's try and do this on a budget. These days. Knowing full well I've got to punch through a tunnel. See, look, it's when we go through this hilly bit, this is where it gets expensive. Because you've got to go, you've got a tunnel or bridge or something. Even that's $500,000. Oh my god. Realistically, the only way I'm going to have enough money for this is by not buying that guy out. And then we're just going to have to deal with him being an entire scumbag. Try the river? What do you mean try the river? Well... Okay, so... I mean like this. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Try that again. That's 1.2 mil. The Black Knight, hello Paul, sorry I haven't had a chance to send my Christmas gift to you. Gonna try and get it posted so you have it before the new year. All the best for the holidays, Joel and wife. Joel, don't worry, bro. I hope you have a happy holiday. Thank you very much. Thank you for thinking of me. But don't worry, don't stress about it. Oh look, if I drag it over here, it only costs 800,000. For some reason. I've got it down to 785. Better strategic dragging around. I've got it down to 755. The cheapest connection I can make. There's 1.2 mil, take a bond, should cover the cost. Well, I've got it down to 755 now, which is almost affordable. If we wait another month, we could probably afford it. I just need to not build in anything else. Meanwhile, what's the situation over here? Oh, look at this. I had it all so beautifully done as well. Okay. Let's unpause it. Where's the options? Let's unpause it. Get some money up. And then complete the purchase before the end of the year. To the second line. Well, what I'm thinking is we just single track the whole thing and get it connected. Then we've got a year to sort it out. That's my thought. Stoker. It's gonna... We need to issue a bond. I think we can just about get away with this. Is it like the old Railroad Tycoon? Yeah, pretty much. Right, we have 759 in the bank. 755 to build that. Task completed. Connect Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Right, we're off the hook. Now I've got to deliver 10 loads of cotton to Pittsburgh from somewhere. Somehow. Where's the cotton around here? Where's the cotton? There's cotton here. Okay, we can just do that, can't we? We don't need to worry about using the track. Just satisfy the requirement. Okay, we need to get better money in the bank. Release in Germany. I know the release is, I think, January the 18th on Steam, so I assume it's in Germany then, but I don't know. Have you ever been so poor? No? 32k, look at it. Cotton is delivered to Pittsburgh from here. If you want to take over these deliveries, you must build a railroad line. Business produces goods that require industry in Pittsburgh. Set up a railroad line. Yes, thank you for teaching me how to suck eggs. Great. Okay, small train station. What? Too little space for station. What does that mean? Oh, there you go. Okay, let a bit more money come in. And then we'll connect that in. A double track. We'll just use the this track here, I think. Where are you?
Happy anniversary, the Nutter.
45 grand, I haven't got enough money. Signals as well, yeah. 1833, deliver 10 loads of cotton to Pittsburgh. 1834, deliver 20 loads of clothing to New York. Oh my god. Wait a minute, 20 loads of clothing? Does it have to come from Pittsburgh? Because we've already got... Baltimore's already delivering clothing, I think. Yeah, we've already done 3. So we can do that one easily enough. This is the next big one to worry about. Toledo. Look at that, by 1845...
We should meet up sometime for some tea and candy.
Yes, we should, because obviously I want to be best of friends with you. Okay, new train, setup line goes from here to here. Freight only. Add a loco, fastest one. Don't have 90 grand. That's a problem. That is a problem. Time to raise some money. 60 weeks. At 4%. Let's do it. We'll make that money back. He says. Hoping so. Right, that should get us off the hook though now. Yeah, it can come from anywhere. Right, so. So. We need to now focus on this thing. No, not this thing. Is it Baltimore? Baltimore the Tailors. Yeah, so they're making cloth as long as the... Sorry, clothing as long as the cloth is coming in. And if you look at the flow of goods and click on cloth... Ah, look, the cloth needs to come from Pittsburgh? Wait, what? I don't understand. I thought we were already making cloth somewhere. I thought we were making cloth here. But where was the cotton coming from? Was there? I thought there was a cotton thing around here somewhere. I don't get it. I thought we were making cloth. Confused.com. Insane Clown, thank you 21 months. One Slenderman with 100 bits. Loving the stream. Wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. And to you, One Slenderman. CSJ 90, 15 months. Already sub. Keep up the great work, Lord Squirrel. Merry Christmas to you and the family. And you, CSJ. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Former Bone. 3 months. You were my first ever Twitch sub. Don't regret it bit. Don't regret a bit. Thanks, Paul. Well, thank you, Former Bone. First ever Twitch sub. I'm honoured. You people don't look happy here. Well, we got sabotaged by a scumbag. That's the problem. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to bring cotton in anyway from, well, cloth in from here. That's what we're going to have to do. So we need to fix this line up so we can do that. So we'll just leave it as a single track. I'm not really too fussed. We'll just have the one train running up and down. Maybe we'll put a passing loop in somewhere along the way. Or maybe more than one passing loop. Let's put one in like here, for example. There we go, like that. So I have one passing loop here, we'll have another one. Have another one down here. That, and then another one before the tunnel, maybe. That's not long enough. What the heck?
Welcome back.
Wait, 7% incline? 7%. I don't know how well 7% is going to work, but hey, whatever. Right, let's build a supply tower on the way. Let's put it... We need to check if Washington's got a...
Happy anniversary.
I don't think it has.
Natter.
I think Washington has a... Oh yes, it does have a maintenance yard. Okay, so if it comes into here, it's fine. We just need to put some signals down and we're done. Let's see. All the way through there. Doesn't really matter about them. I think they should do it. Right, train line from there to here. We'll add a... You can actually add... Hang on, let's make a goods train.
One day the railroad will reach all the way to the West Coast. Every day, huge crowds of people set out to cross the entire country, and the trains will continue to get faster. Don't look at me like that. We can't stop progress.
Now, what I want to know is if I want to add a train to that line, but I want to change its configuration, can I just duplicate that? Nope. Train list. Washington to Pittsburgh. This one. How do I change the consist that it has? We've got this one which is moving the freight, but I want this one to move to do express. Set up rail line. There we go. Let's go express on that one. So we've got one goods train and one freight train running the same line with passing loops. So then they come to here now. That should tick off something on this. 20 loads of clothing. That's a load of clothing. Oh, to New York. Wait, it has to go to New York, not to Washington. That's no good. Oh, man. Right, so this train here... If we can click on him. Oh, man. Don't know why he's brought it here. Because they don't take cloth. So how does that work? That's cloth, not clothing. No, that's what they need, isn't it? Ah, wait a sec. Clothing. Clothing. I think this is it. I need to bring it to Baltimore. That's what I need to do. So wait a sec. We have a problem because the train comes into this platform, and from this platform it can't get through to there, I don't think. So we need a way of them being able to choose, don't we? We do that. Second freight. So we go Pittsburgh to Baltimore and get rid of that. And just make sure that when they get into Baltimore, they can get back out again. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Missed deliveries, right. Sorry. This game demands so much focus. I'm going to ride this train and then I'm going to read the deliveries. One sec. Dude, why have you got nothing at all? What are you doing? Why is he carrying nothing? Got plenty of stuff waiting for export.
Oh dear, there seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
She's annoying me now. The Jasper boy with a resume. JJ Mill with 23 months. Finally able to watch live after a few months of working weekends. Keep up the great work. Well, you can relax because I'm going to be streaming quite a bit over the next 2 weeks. So hopefully you can catch more of me. I hope this guy's broke down. Look at that. The back of that train just sits before this signal. Libby Productions, from all of us here in Nassau County Fire Commission, Fire Communications Department, we thank you for the 3 years of entertainment you provided us when we got bored of watching the news. Brilliant. We'd also like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. And to the approximately 30 people who unlocked new emotes from this cheer, that is our gift to you. Well, thank you very much, LIPD Productions, and to everybody there, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for unlocking some emotes for people. Watchtower 4 months. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Watchtower. I think we've got a problem at Baltimore. Namely that it's stupidly busy and this train can't seem to get space. So, yeah. Rip Baltimore. Now, what he could have done was he could have jumped into there and he could have gone into that track.
Did you know that I am speaking in Washington on behalf
Track
of some
2.
Indian tribes? They have granted me the title of Haiwana, which means the benevolent one.
A little investment in your company's stocks can't harm anyone, can it? A little competition creates business, so my new station won't do any harm.
Uh-oh, sounds like she's just moved in somewhere. She just moved in for some competition. Where is she? Here she is. This is a Norfolk, Lee Farm, Smith Farm. She's getting a bit too close, guys. I don't like her. Right, is this the train? Pittsburgh to Baltimore. Bring it back meat. How do I pay these bonds off? 1 second. Company. Repay the bond. If so, you must repay 2,900 interest, whatever. Scumbags. Wonga.com. Can you add a second train station in Baltimore to alleviate some of the congestion? Yes, that's what you can in fact do. It seems to be the way to do it in this game. So you can bring in another station, but the problem is where you put it, you know? I suppose you'd have to, say, bung it into here. And then rework some of these lines onto this one. It's a bit of a faff. It's a bit annoying that you can't... Well, I can't seem to make this any bigger. I can't make it into a 6-track. Why? What's the idea behind limiting this to 4? I don't get it. Thank you, Josh Kieran, and you. English is not your first language. Well, take heart from the fact that English is my only language. What's he doing now? There he is. He should have a pretty clear run all the way down to Pittsburgh now. Look at the route the train's going to take. What's wrong with it? So this is like a 7% gradient, so it slows them down, and then they go down into a tunnel. It's a bit weird. You got a cold and a cough, not going anywhere, so Merry Christmas everyone. Mrs. Frosty, I hope you get well before Christmas. I had that similar thing over a week ago, and it's not fun. You don't want to be ill over Christmas. Let's see what he gets loaded up with. There we go. Cloth. Right, so the cloth goes to Baltimore, so the thing then is to check is... Do we have a flow of clothing from Baltimore to New York? And the answer is no. But is that because they've not made any yet? Yes. If they made some, would it get exported? There is no train that goes from here to New York, apparently. Which I kind of find very, very hard to believe.
You really should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotives.
Why is she... Mind your own business, woman. Baltimore to New York, there you go. Passengers and lumber. Baltimore to New York is here and here. Right, so in theory they should start moving the clothing. Mountain J, I don't know. At first the gold mine game is like, okay. It's pretty fun and interesting. But it very quickly becomes repetitive, I think. You're just doing the same thing, but with bigger machinery. You know, getting bigger numbers to get more money, to get bigger machinery, to get more gold. You see the circle? And very quickly becomes a case of, why am I doing this? So I don't know whether to recommend it or not. Like, it was fun, but it just got repetitive. A little bit like car mechanic sim games, you know? Like, they're fun initially, but then they get very repetitive.
Business, so my new station won't do any harm.
Oh, come on. Where have you moved now, woman? Where are you? I know she's moved into here. Where has she gone? She must have gone nearby. Oh, I've just realised that he's got all this stuff up here and we're not using it. Oh, man. I must admit, there's one thing I don't like so far.
Competition creates business, so my new station won't do any harm.
3 stations. The thing I don't like about this game so far is that when you buy a competitor out, you get all the train track and all the stations, but it sells all the trains. Like, it just removes all the lines. And I don't get that at all. Why does it do that? Right, we need to set up a new rail line between here and here. And then we'll have another one. To and then back again. So what that should do is should take stuck corn from here to here, but on the way back it'll move passengers there. Seems like a fair trade.